What's going on, YouTube? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It is the end of December 2021, and that means it's time to go through my gaming pickups. I've got a ton of gaming pickups this month, a lot more than I thought I was going to have. Most of the stuff has actually come in from previous orders, like a lot of stuff from Limited Run, at least three or four games from Limited Run, but yeah, let's get into this. Again, it's the end of the year. I'm very excited. I can't wait to show you guys all the games that I've played and beat this year. But let's get started. I got pretty much every generation of PlayStation game, at least one for every system, except for the PS Vita, But starting off with the PlayStation Portable, I got a copy of Pixel Junk Monsters. This is a tower defense game. I absolutely love this game. I've played it just a ton on my PSP. I started with the demo, and I had so much fun with the demo that I ended up buying the game digitally, and yeah. So finally got a physical copy in my collection. Really glad. This is going to go on the shelf behind me. As you guys may or may not know, the shelf behind me basically is made up of all the games that I've played and beat. There's towards the bottom, there's a bit of my backlog starting to, in there, but mostly these are the games that I've played and beat. So this is going to go directly on the shelf. We have, for the PlayStation 5, Alpha Genesis. This was actually a game from Limited Run as well. So I probably got more than than 4 games in from Limited Run. So yeah, this is a RPG. Looks pretty interesting. It's great to see RPGs. The traditional RPGs. Actually still being made. The graphics, they don't look really that impressive. It's not a PlayStation 5 level experience, but yeah, I'm glad to see that they're still making RPGs. Moving on, we have a Crazy Chicken Shooter Edition for the PlayStation 5. Yeah, this couple bucks. This game looks actually pretty bad. But I'll give it a try. Hopefully the trophies aren't too bad. Maybe I can get a platinum trophy out of this. Yeah, Ultra HD 4K, to play your chicken shooter game. All right, for the PlayStation 5, we have Infliction Extended Cut. This, another limited run game. Saw them, releasing PlayStation 5 games, and I had the silly idea that I'm going to try to get as many PlayStation 5 games as I can for limited run. And I quickly abandoned that because there was a few games that I was just like, I just don't want this. But yeah, this was an interesting looking one. I always like the horror games. Those go up in value pretty quickly. I've noticed a lot. So, I want to get the more expensive games in my collection earlier. So I'm not trying to scramble, trying to collect for, $100, $200 game later on. It's much easier to get this while it's $30 or $60, Moving on to the PlayStation 4, we have Disgaea F5. I picked this up at a pawn shop. Funny story, this was actually from a pawn shop. The first pawn shop that I ever got this first place that I ever got a video game from ever. It's called Trader John's in Round Lake, Illinois. Yeah, I remember my parents took me there. We were driving through, took me there, and yeah, they happen to have Game Boy and Pokemon Red. That's where I got my first video game. Moving on, we have Outbreak Collection from Limited Run. Yes, yeah, lots of stuff from Limited Run. I didn't even realize how much I had from Limited Run until just making this video. So Outbreak Collection. This is zombie, collection. So interesting stuff. Ton of games on that actually. That's what really sold me on it. I think it's got like 5 or 6 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 games it looks like. And we have Little Witch Academia VR Broom Racing. So anime style PS4 game. You know that I'm going to try to collect that. So that's really cool. Another anime style video game, Blue Reflection, Second Light. So the first game is stupid expensive. It's like at the $200 mark right now. I'm really kicking myself for not getting it. But yeah. So when I saw this at, I think it was like GameStop for like $45, picked it up. I was like, you know what? I'll get the sequel before that goes up. This was a game I was browsing Mercari, and I saw this on the 360, and I was like, I've never heard of this game. So I searched it up, saw, figured out a good price for it, and I found that they had this game for the PS3. So I was like, okay, picked it up for the PlayStation 3, and that is Venetica? Yeah, Venetica. So really interesting looking game. It's got, mixed reviews and stuff, but yeah, nothing really expensive. It's not an expensive game, but the thing is that, like, I've never heard of the game. And whenever I get to that experience, like when you see a game years after they stop making games for a console, you're like, I've never heard of this. It has the potential to get rare. Because I think they only had like 1 or 2 listings for this for PS3 on Mercari. So I picked the lowest value one that was complete, and yeah. Gungrave Overdose for the PlayStation 2. I've been playing this game and really having a ton of fun. Like the game has definitely aged pretty well, I would say. Considering that it's 2021, almost 2022 right now, and I still can play this, without wanting to, turn it off. Like I played this for I want to say an hour, maybe 2 hours, and yeah, I'm hoping to finish this game. I probably will finish it in 2022, but yeah, definitely having a lot of fun with this one. Another PlayStation 2 game, we have Legion, the Legend of Excalibur. This is another one that I just, for whatever reason, I never heard of this game before. Now, I actually just noticed it. It's got an NBA logo right there. So this was not the original case for this. Yeah, kicked out an NBA game from its home, but pretty funny. Stolen for the PS2. So another interesting PlayStation 2 game that I had never heard of. Picked this up for $8. And then we have Xena Warrior Princess for the PlayStation and Shadow Man for the PlayStation. So that is my PlayStation games. Moving on. You know what? Let's go into a system that I really don't collect for much. This was one of the first gaming systems that I've ever played. And this is the Odyssey. Odyssey 2 specifically. So we got Casey Munchkin and one of my favorite games ever, Freedom Fighters. So yeah, I absolutely loved playing this game when I was growing up. My mom and dad had a Odyssey system, and every once in a while they'd let me take it out and play it. And yeah, they said, you know what, that's as good as yours later on. So yeah, I have that to look forward to. But moving on, we have some Nintendo games. Actually, Nintendo and another PlayStation 4 game. But yeah, we have The Hidden for the Nintendo 3DS. So interesting game, pretty cheap. Nothing to write home about. For the Nintendo Switch, we have The House in Fata Morgania. So this is a visual novel that I guess it spans over a century or a millennia, something like that. So pretty interesting, and it's about this curse on a house, as far as I know. I looked into it a little bit. Looks very interesting. Definitely going to check this out. I might I'll probably keep this sealed and then wait till the game goes on sale, because the games, on the Switch store, they go on sale quite a bit. So there's a good chance it's probably even on sale right now. But I'll try to wait it out, see if I can get it for below the $5 mark or around the $5 mark, and that way I can keep this sealed. Yeah, that's what I like to do with the limited run games. I'll usually try to buy them cheap digitally, and then keep them sealed for preservation on the shelf, because that it's really just like, I treat this shelf as kind of like my personal gaming history. So I like to keep everything on there as nice as I can. It, I'll try to. There's some games that have been beat up and gone through some stuff, but if I can keep a game sealed and taken care of, that's what I like to do. For the NES, can you believe it? It's 2021 and still getting NES games. We have Kirakira Star Knight DX. So, director's cut from limited run. Very beautiful box. And yeah, this is great. Came with a little art card that I got in my limited run card collection book. So yeah, that's really cool. And then the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch games, they're the exact same game. So nothing really different about them, except this one has the Nintendo Switch logo right on the top. But yeah, beautiful games. Star Wars Republic Commando. Man, I absolutely love this game series, or this game. I love playing Star Wars games in general, but yeah, something about Republic Commando, like, you're not playing as a Jedi, you're not overpowered as a Jedi Knight, but you're still kind of overpowered, from the regular clone trooper. But yeah, it's really great. Love playing this game. I actually have beat this both on PlayStation 4 and on the Switch. So these games are going on the completed shelf as well. Again, I bought them digitally day one, and then because I love this game so much, yeah, I bought them digitally day one, played through them, got the Platinum Trophy on Republic Commando on the PlayStation 4, and yeah, now I actually have a physical copy in my collection, which I'm very happy about. Moving on to the Xbox, so yeah, I actually got quite a bit more Xbox games than I usually get. So we're moving on to Yakuza Like a Dragon. This is a sealed copy. I got this for like $10. Really, really cool. Love the Yakuza games. I actually just finished playing Yakuza 0. It's a little spoiler for my year-end review of the games that I beat. But yeah, just finished playing Yakuza 0. Absolutely love the Yakuza franchise. So I'm looking forward to playing this. I think this is still on Game Pass, although I've heard that they're taking it off. So I might not get around to playing that on Game Pass, but maybe they'll add it back one day. We have Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions Evolved. So this was a couple bucks over at a pawn shop. And Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, again, a couple bucks up at a pawn shop, like $2, something like that. So can't complain. We have Bullet Witch for the Xbox 360. This was another one that I had just, I saw this listing on Mercari and I had never heard of it. So I looked up a fair price for it, found a copy that was marked in that, that price point that I was, considering, and I, went for it. We have Dark Sector for the Xbox 360. Played this on the PlayStation 3. It's actually weird. I don't have my copy for the PlayStation 3. Gave that to a friend, yeah, as a present. Hopefully they're enjoying it, But yeah, that's one game that I'm gonna try to look for, to replace that copy in my collection. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for the Xbox 360. We have this really awesome Dead Island Riptide Steelbook case. So that is awesome. Yeah, look at those zombies. So not my favorite game. Looking forward to whenever they're going to release Dead Island 3. I don't know. Blinks, the Time Sweeper. We have, this is a pretty cool game, pretty expensive game. Simpsons Hit and Run. So this one is, it gets up there in value. It's like, a $40 game, We have Spartan Total Warrior. We have New Legends for the Xbox. This is a great game. I played this on the PlayStation 2, Robotech Battlecry. So really, really cool game. I love the Robotech anime. It's a great anime. Definitely recommend it. It's an older anime, but still pretty good. And we are finishing with Dead or Alive 3. So Dead or Alive 3. That's the games that I picked up in the month of December. Let me know what you guys think. What games did you get? Especially since it's Christmas time, did you get any games as Christmas presents? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, give me a like or subscribe. It definitely means a lot to me. We're getting close to, I think, 600 subscribers. We're going to be doing a giveaway for that. Yeah, sorry, I've been meaning to do more giveaways on the channel. I like giving away, even just like general, like, codes and stuff for, PlayStation or Xbox. I like giving those out on the channel every once in a while. But yeah, like I said, I've just bought a new house, so budgeting was kind of tight. It's kind of relaxing a little bit now that I picked up everything, or at least everything that I think I need for the new house. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Take care, and as always, keep on gaming. Bye bye.